This 2024 Paris Olympics opener for Team USA was eventful to say the least, as we seen KD come out the gates hot in his return, knocking down shots from everywhere. We seen Captain America LeBron James not only show his dominance with his offensive game, but we seen him and Embiid in a tag team wrestling match, sending their opponents to the ground. We also witnessed Anthony Edwards rise up for a nice alley-oop connection and show Serbia what it means to suck it. And to cap things off, Stephen Curry nailed a dagger 3 while turning around to add in some more flair. This USA team is stacked, loaded, and ready to take on whatever and whoever is in front of them. They achieved the win over Serbia, outbeating them 110-84, but what exactly made Team USA so successful? Most people will point to the offensive firepower, but when you can limit the other team from scoring, this is what will help you pull away throughout the game. Most people will call this a mismatch here with Jrue Holiday on Jokic, but Holiday is an elite defender himself, so when LeBron comes over for the help, this makes Jokic slightly uncomfortable, but this is all Jrue needs to take advantage to poke the ball out, and now LeBron can push it on the break for an easy slam. This type of effort and intensity is going to be needed to win gold, as here you can see Anthony Edwards get behind the play a little bit when going around this Jokic screen, but instead of giving up on the play, he gets to decide to bog down on the drive to spring up and get a hand on it, and with that freight train of LeBron James on the move, he can finish through the contact for the and one and flex his muscle. This exact focus on defense is what they will need from every player, because when you can take away the shot off the screen to then stay with your man on the give and go, it can 1. Take away the layup inside, and 2. Force them into a turnover. Team USA was truly not holding back at all, as you can see Edwards pressuring his man in the backcourt to then forcing him to pass the ball away near half court, stalling Serbia's offense. And then when this high pick and roll is set, Bam and Booker played this perfectly to take away any drive and get back to Jokic, and since Nikola is unaware of the shot clock, this turns into a violation. This high level of defense turns into offense going the other way, because with Serbia not scoring and momentum going in Team USA's way, KD can come off the screen from Curry on this quarter-ending inbounds play, and if you allow a shooter like Durant to flow into his shot, then it's pretty much a done deal. It's crucial for the opposing team that they don't allow their defense to be collapsed so easily, because now with your team in scramble mode, you leave open a lethal shooter like KD, and this amount of space here is way too much for this Slim Reaper. You'll see the exact same thing happen a couple possessions later as Anthony Edwards dives in, which attracts the attention of 2 defenders. Derek White continues downhill, which sinks the defense even more, and look what we have open: easy money sniper. With Team USA having many guys who can get to the paint whenever they want, and in this case LeBron James, you're going to see the floor more shrunk in, and to add even more fuel to the fire, you'll see Jrue Holiday dive in just like Anthony Edwards, and for a spot up look to be this wide open, you already know Booker is going to knock it down. Time and time again, Serbia will be worried about the drive rather than the shot, so that's why you see Bogdan go under the screen here so Ant can't get rolling downhill, but now you give up the money ball from deep. Giving shooters this much confidence is something you don't want to do, because now they'll just rise up right over you with no regard for your contest. Like, trust me, I'm being for real. When moving into this corner on this play, KD has no care in the world that Jokic is riding his grill and proceeds to cook him. Durant himself was putting on a show, knocking down shots from everywhere as he literally couldn't miss, and if the defense wasn't ready for the shot when he came up the floor, well, best believe he was gonna let it fly. Not only were they not up tight enough on KD, but when LeBron uses the screen here, the defense decides to go low as LeBron's confidence is on a high. This same thing happens on this inbounds play here, as you should chase Curry around these screens to hopefully run him off the 3-point line, but when you decide to go under, you give up way too much space to the best 3-point shooter of all time, and I'm sure we all know what happens next. Those long-range sniping skills were on full display for Team USA, but if they needed to get up close and personal, then best believe that was no problem. This play right here does end up in a foul, but it displays how much gravity Curry has on the floor as both defenders leave Ant with a wide open angle inside, and then Edwards showcases that level of physicality that Team USA is coming to play with. Looks like these become present a lot when your team is filled with the best of the best, and when you're playing with an unselfish nature, here's where you get the ball flowing from one hand to the next, and from that hand into a mid-range bucket. If that connectivity right there wasn't special to you, well, how about this play where Embiid wraps this pass to Jrue Holiday, and then Jrue turns around to drop this off for a LeBron hammer. Yeah, I know, there was truly no playing around when it came to getting buckets for Team USA, as they would stalk you out to then run through the passing lane to go get an easy bucket, take the slap on the wrist to nail the and one jumper, and then go talk that talk. And to show you they're not playing around, the oldest guy on the court will sit down to then strip the ball from you, push it in transition and complete the layup through the traffic, and here's where we get that LeBron charge up that we all know comes out when he means business. For all the hate Team USA was getting for having close outings in the friendly games, and for the people that were saying they should be worried, well, they put a lot of those rumors and statements to rest, as they came out and showcased exactly why they are regarded as the best team in the Olympics. Not only were they knocking down shots from deep, but they were also operating well in the inside, and when they needed to, they could sit down on defense, make the correct rotations, and make it highly difficult for Serbia to score the ball. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you're first to know when I upload. I thank you all for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.